Cooler Master must really love the word master. I mean, you have the MasterSet, the MasterKeys, the Master Liquid, the Master Pulse, the Master Watt, the Master Case, the Master Base. Hey, what's up guys, Snows here, and if you've been in the market looking for a keyboard and mouse combo, one of the choices that you might have seen around is this one here. Now this is the Cooler Master Devastator, and while a great keyboard, after a little while I wanted a little bit of a change of pace. So I bought myself a new mechanical keyboard and all of that, and this year I decided to revisit Cooler Master's options. So here we have the MasterKeys and the MasterSet, or is it the other way around? Let's talk about that. In front of me we have the MasterKeys Lite L combo and the MasterSet 121 combo. Let's start with the MasterKey Lite L keyboard. With strong minimal design, amazing build quality for a combo at $49, the keyboard alone is worth the $20 difference between this and the Devastator series. The backlight not only lights up the font, but the surroundings of the keycap, making it look like the keys are floating. The numlock, scroll lock, and caps lock indicators are on the top right, backlit and non-intrusive. I honestly really like what it did there with the indicators. The keyboard is a little bit thicker to accommodate the 6 zones of lighting and allowing all of the LEDs to shine through the entire keyboard. It also has a little kickstand that, in my opinion, brings it to the perfect angle. There's only 2 things I would change with the keyboard's design. First, give me the Windows logo. I mean, I have nothing against the Cooler Master logo, but the Windows one is so simple and would fit this design language so well. The second thing, the keycap's fonts are a little too translucent, making it hard to read the font at night when the LEDs are off, but if you can type without ever looking at your keyboard, that's not an issue. The keyboard also has some lighting effects like color cycle, scan lines, rainbow effect, easily customizable 6 zone, and a reactive ripple-like effect. All these modes can change directions thanks to a modifier key placed at F6. Speaking of modifiers, all the controls are done solely on the keyboard via the FN key and the keys you see here. The mouse that comes with this combo is standard. It has 4 levels of DPI from 500, 1000, 2000, and 3500, and it's very light. It has 2 LED zones controlled with a combination of the DPI, scroll, and the side buttons, and it's optical. Personally, I kind of favor a mouse with a heft to it, but I gamed on a light mouse for a long time, and I never had any issues with it. Alright, enough of that sexy B-roll. Let's get back to my face, alright? Oh wait, that was some sexy B-roll, Snows.
Thank you very much, Snows.
No problem, but how does it feel? The keyboard is definitely gorgeous, but how does it feel to type on it? Well, these new membrane mechanical switches, also known as mem-chanical switches, are actually pleasantly surprised. What the f does that mean? I mean, they pleasantly surprised me. They were able to capture sort of the linear feel of a red switch with a slight tactile bump that a blue switch has without the click. The only thing is, you can feel it's a membrane keyboard right at the deepest point of pressure, meaning if you like to bottom out your keys, you're gonna feel the membrane part. So when you start pressing the key, you have a very slight tactile bump, and then it keeps going linearly, and then you have sort of a mushiness to the key that you don't have on a traditional mechanical keyboard. It feels like a mechanical keyboard, but with very thin ring dampeners, which brings me to my next keyboard, the MasterSet. B-roll, please!
The MasterSet comes in at $79 and it's worth it. You have individually lit keys and a brighter, fuller illumination. Both combos have Cherry MX compatible stems, so you can throw your ceramics or adamantium keycaps on it if you want. One of the gripes I had with the MasterKeys got fixed here. As you can see, the print is legible even when in a dark room. Also, you get tons of lighting effects, especially with the fact that this is individually adjustable LEDs. Unfortunately, that is still done through the keyboard only. No software for that one. The MasterSet also has a slimmer profile, which is great if you have a slightly higher desk than usual like me. And now for the mouse, you can clearly see the upgrade in quality with the 3 zones of lighting, the quality diffusing materials for the LEDs, its durable Omron switches, and a more gamer-oriented level of DPI at 500, 750, 1500, and 3500. It's also designed for right-hand use, and it feels pretty good. Alright, let's go back to the table for my last impressions.
Whew, you gotta stop, Snows. That's a little too sexy. Now, before we jump into the conclusion, let's talk about the meat of this keyboard, and that's the new clicky mem-chanical switches. These differ from their traditional membrane mechanical hybrids by having a plunger that seems to be straight from a mechanical switch. I mean, listen to the click that these make. They feel just like the Blue series of Cherry, Kale, and Gatoron switches, and they bottom out perfectly. There's no mushy at the end. Now keep in mind that a keyboard is really a complete package. You can't say that a keyboard is amazing and is sexy because it has huge switches. You have to like its feel, its presentation, the design, its personality. And the MasterSet keyboard really steals the show in my opinion. And now for my final comments. If you're looking for an entry-level keyboard and mouse combo, I personally would highly recommend the MasterKeys set. The reason why I'm recommending the MasterKeys at entry level is because I have had the Devastator Series 1 and my brother has the Series 2, and we both had bad luck with the mouse having issues after a couple months of use. With the MasterKeys, it seems like the mouse has the same design as a mouse I have used before, and I've had it for years without ever having a failure. Now if you're looking for a mechanical keyboard and a mouse and you don't want to break the bank, this set is absolutely amazing. Those switches are indistinguishable from regular mechanical keyboards to my fingers, and the mouse just feels unbelievably good. Plus it has all of the RGB bling you're probably looking for. And the only disadvantage this keyboard might have is the fact that the RGBs are not controllable via software, but in some cases, this might be better. But hey guys, I'm Snows from Snows Tech. Hopefully I've helped you make a smart decision. I know I haven't made videos in a while, but don't worry, production is ramping up. Have yourselves a great day. Leave a like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it. There's a comment section below if you want to talk to me in private. I can respond in private. And that's pretty much it. I don't even know how to do outros anymore since I'm losing my words. Take care, guys.